welcome to a very special episode of What the Hell Was That? I'm your host, Todd Baker. We don't have very much time. I got a lot to do. So anyhow, I got my first letter today. I was so excited. 3 pages. Look at this. Neatly typed, everything. Spelling's kind of, that's all right, though. It's okay. His name's Matt. He seems relatively sane. We're going to find out in a minute. We got the phone lines here. I'm pretty excited. We've never done a phone-in, call-in show. But I think this is the wave of the future, folks. I'm really excited about this. We've got him on the line right now. Now, like I said, this is ACTV, so the budget we have is kind of low, so just the speakerphone's a little screwy. So if I cut him off, I've already called him, I've told him, I've prepared him, so if I hang up on him, he's not going to get mad at me and come shoot me down or something. So, anyhow, with no more further ado, let's go to the phones. Hello, Matt. Hello. Okay, here's what we're doing. We are on the air live with the lovely people here in Columbus, Ohio. And basically, here's what we need to do. I'm explaining this to the people on the air as well as you at the same time. Since we have such outdated speakerphone material here, I'm speaking to you through the telephone receiver. And then anytime for the audience to hear you respond, I have to push a button on the phone. Okay, so you ready to go? We're going to put you on the air. Okay, here we go. You're on.
Okay. My name is Matt, and
can you hear this?
weeks ago I had a chance to see your program, and it was kind of refreshing, kind of got the fires burning, and so I thought I would respond in a somewhat of a lengthy letter.
Okay.
So hopefully we can have some fun with it.
Well, fantastic, Matt. I'm glad you wrote the letter. We're gonna have to speak up into the phone a little. I'm gonna tell the folks a little bit about the 3-page letter that you sent me. Matt is a registered Republican. Is that correct? But it doesn't matter to Matt, which is good, because I tell you what, Matt. Now, Matt had a lot of good things to say about the show. He liked a few of the things. Most of the things he disagreed with, but that's okay. So I'm going to read over the phone here a little bit of your letter, so we can I can kind of tell the folks what you liked about the show, what you didn't like, and then I'm going to give you a chance to respond there. Okay? All right, here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to read this first. Okay, now, let's see. I circled a few things here. So let's see. Now, Matt was trying to point out some of the falsehoods, or maybe not falsehoods, but maybe inaccuracies of some of the things I was saying about Reagan Bush. Matt seems to think that President Reagan wasn't that bad of a president, which is an opinion, and this is an opinion program, folks, and I've always said, if you disagree with what I'm saying on the show, you're more than welcome to write a letter, or Matt, you want to come on the show sometime? What do you think about that?
I think those are pretty good things. When business or the economy can produce those things, those are good.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, fair enough. I understand. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing here. Oh,
Evidence.
Sorry, there I cut you off like the last one. He said, thanks down. What, was that a cut down, by the way?
No, it wasn't. That's a good question, and the first thing is more people were hired for higher quality jobs. For instance, jobs.
See, this is great because I can talk, and he's still talking. He can't hear me though, so we can talk about him. Or, I'm not going to do that though, Matt, because I know you're going to watch the show later and hear yourself. But that's okay. So I think his views are important, folks. We're going to cut him off soon, but because he's rambling even worse than I am. So we're going to go. I got another phone call. This guy actually likes me, so I'm going to call him in a second here. And hell, let's call the Blitz. Why not? Let's see what Susie Wadd's doing tonight. So he's still talking. He's still going. Listen to him. Woo! So anyhow, this is going to be a great show. I'm so excited. I've got a hard on just thinking about this. Should I cut him off now? What do you think? Hey, Beth, should I cut him off now? Cut him off? Hello, Matt. I certainly understand and I appreciate exactly what you're saying. But I tell you what, we have running out of a little time. I got a couple other people to call tonight, but I do appreciate you coming on the show. This is great. You are the first live call on the show. I want the people of Columbus to hear you say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be very honest with you. A lot of the Columbus and Ohio markets are filled with right-wing conservative talk show hosts, and although it can be interesting and good to listen to.
Damn straight.
Your side, the left, if that's so be it, is
I'm so happy. This is great.
It's good to hear someone else thinking.
He can't hear me.
Than like a lot of other people. It's good to know that no matter if you agree or disagree. By God, we're in a discussion.
He's
so that's
complimenting me. This is great. All right, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate you calling, or let me call you, and we'll keep in touch. Thanks, buddy. Bye. You know, the miracle of modern technology. Let's call the Blitz. Guarantee it's going to be busy. Guarantee it. Oh, it's ringing! So we can do this. It's still ringing. Listen. Susie Watt's probably like eating donuts somewhere or something. While we're on the line waiting for the Blitz, let's get to the rest of the show here. But let's just put this thing on the speakerphone. Can we hear that? Let's see if it's gonna. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Hello? 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 They probably. Hello? Hello? It was the Blitz and they were on, and oh man, she hung up. Hello? Hello? They hung up on me. God damn it. It's okay, we're calling back. We got half hour, folks. Beth, how much time we got left on the show? 15 minutes? They should be able to pick up. I think it was Ronnie Hunter. She's cute. I like her. She's a nice girl. You know, but I tell you what though, Ronnie Hunter, you gotta stop saying bye. Bye. Hello? Hello, is this the Blitz? Hello? Yeah, who's this? Blazer. Hey, this is Todd Baker. I have a cable access TV show on Channel 21. I'm taping a show right now, and I wanted to know if we could put you on the air and ask you a few questions and get some opinions on Columbus radio. Would that be okay? I don't know. Just give me a minute. Okay, great. I just wanted to call. I don't know if you had seen the program before. I had said a couple nasty things about the Blitz, so I want to, you know, just say that first. And I'm not calling to, you know, schmooze you or anything, but I just have a personal problem with Columbus radio because I think a lot of the DJs in Columbus are less than talented. Not you, of course, because I think you're an artist, and I think that we need more people like. I'm sorry. What's your name again? I'm just kidding. No. What do you think of Wags and Elliott?
No comment.
Nope. No comment. Let's see. How big is Susie Watt?
Not big at all.
Not even a little big? Anyhow, okay, let's see. I got a question for you. Why is it that the Blitz still plays like Crocus and like one Iron Maiden song, which is Run to the Hills, and one Dio song, Holy Diver, and why can't they play stuff like old Black Sabbath and old, like really old Alice Cooper or like more Kiss? We need more Kiss. How come we can't do that?
I don't know. Kingfish, he's the program director.
Okay, ask Kingfish, he's a program director.
I can't. I'm in charge of any of that.
Right, he's not in charge of any of that. Okay, so basically you're taking no responsibility for the playlist.
Seems to be working according to AccuRatings and
They're talking about ratings, research,
different methods of survey like that. Yeah, it seems to be working.
How much like do you actually base on research? Like you know, is that really important as far as like getting songs on the air?
It's huge. It's huge. There's thousands of dollars spent in research.
Thousands of dollars.
On what is going to be more friendly with, you know, the masses.
Thousands of dollars. A lot of money.
I know that.
He's rambling.
You know, thousands and thousands of people.
See, you know, I really wanted to get someone that was entertaining from the Blitz, but I guess they don't have any. Should we cut him off?
Play that.
Okay.
We'll
cut him off. Okay.
At the Blitz doesn't have anything to do with anything.
So,
the evidence they're using. I mean, they're proving a lot of that stuff wrong. You know, so.
So what about abortion? All right. So anyhow, that was the Blitz. I appreciate them talking to me. That was great. Anyhow, that was fantastic. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to call him back and it wasn't like I didn't really hang up on him though. Say that we can edit that out, can't we? Folks, if you want to, you know, ever send in something, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm pretty excited. Let's keep talking about music for a little bit since we had the Blitz on. There's something wrong with this. I'm boycotting Woodstock '94. Sure, there's a lot of great bands. You know, Aerosmith, Alice in Chains, Crosby, and Nash. They're still old, but they're all right. You know, Young's not going. Good move, Neil. Good move. Keep that integrity because no one else is doing it. But the Blitz plays some really bad songs. They play some good songs, but they play some bad songs. Crocus went out in '82, okay? Crocus wasn't even that great in '82. Crocus never got to headline, ever. They play one Iron Maiden song, Run to the Hills. Probably one of the weakest Iron Maiden songs ever. I know a lot of Maiden fans are out there going, oh, screw you. Well, it is. You know, why don't you play The Prisoner, okay? You know, Dio's great, but can't we stop playing Holy Diver? I mean, the guy had 4 half-decent albums. Let's talk about QFM. But apparently, both Tom Tone, the general manager, and Daddy Wags, I don't know if Elliot saw it, but both of those guys saw the show. Tom Tone, the general manager, seemed to be very nice about it. Just a little befuddled, didn't quite understand how I knew about all the drugs he did in the 80s when he couldn't remember doing it, but that's understandable. I gotta say, in defense of Tom Tone, the guy did get me a free pair of tickets to Pink Floyd the first time they played the Horseshoe, and he even gave me a few tokes off his joint. So, anyhow, but Daddy Wags apparently was a little bit bitter that I made a drug reference and linked Daddy Wags to drugs. Wags, buy the ticket, take the ride. You do the blow, you admit it, all right? That's it. End of story. And, you know, Aerosmith's got 30 albums, folks. Pick something that's not on the greatest hits, okay? Please. Let me tell you a little bit about radio and how it really works. Now, as, what was his name? The Viper? Was it Viper? Blazer. The Blazer. Oh, okay. Oh, that's something different then. See, I think the Viper likes the show. The Blazer, I don't know who that jackass is. Just let me tell you what really happens in radio. See, I would say 9 out of 10 radio stations here in Columbus don't play requests, folks. I mean, they laugh at you when you call. Hey, can you play Freebird? You know, look, there are a lot of dumb people out there, and they seem to call radio stations a lot. I don't know if they're just lonely or, like, you know, if their trailer home only fits one. And that might be why radio stations like to use research so much. Research is the problem, because here's what they do. They get all these people in suit and ties who haven't listened or gone to a concert in like 10 years. Folks, I've worked in the research department, okay? The people we talk to are complete idiots. They're losers. They're people that, I mean, look, if you got 10 minutes to spend on the phone talking to anybody that you don't know, you're a lonely, lonely person, okay? Radio is a scam, all right? So don't ever call up for a request again. If you ever hear people calling, oh, hey, can you play the brand new Stone Temple Pilots? And they're like, yeah, sure, that sounds really cool. We'll get that right on for you. Folks, it's all a scam. It's all an illusion. All right, I got like a minute and a half left. O.J. Simpson, enough is enough, folks. I'm sorry, okay? I loved the car chase. I was loving it. I was cheering for him. It was great. You know, just live drama is nothing better. But I gotta say, I've had enough of it, man. We just let the guy have a just trial and get it over with, all right? Do we really need to publicize everything that happens in his poor, pathetic rest of his life now on every single channel? Look, it's bad enough we got Bob Saget on the other, so I got like 30 seconds here. Anyhow, this has been What the Hell Was That? We got the phone, we're set up. Keep watching the show. We'll give you a number you can call later, and thank you very much. Good night.